everybody and welcome to this week's weekly vlog, which is starting on Tuesday instead of Monday because I was in utter misery yesterday and didn't vlog. Just at Lindsay's house. Festive wonderland over here. I've not fested my flat at all because I live on my own, so there didn't seem much point in it. But Linda's gone all out with hers. She's made me a cup of tea. Hi! You look really nice today. Your hair's been looking really nice most days I've seen. It always looks nice, but it does something different.
And it's really not something different, it's just really overdue a cut and overdue a colour.
Oh.
And that's happening today and I feel like it might ruin my mojo.
Sometimes I always feel like that. We know how we always say you wake up one day and need your hair doing,
yes.
Then you book it in and then the days between it you're like, this is the best I've ever looked.
Exactly, damn it. God damn it.
We'll get it back. You'll be fine.
We'll rein it back.
Hi guys. Honestly, the way that I balance this camera, I wonder why the screen is smashed. You balance on the edge of a Charlotte Tilbury shopping bag. I actually know what's in there. Oh, perfume. I'm just putting together my week on film blog posts, which is some of my favourite to do. Those of you who don't know, I shoot at least, at the moment, I shoot like 3 or 4 rolls of films. It's not cheap developing film. I've spent over £200 developing film this week. A lot of it has been Dean's as well, but the dedication to the cause of me and my film camera is intense. So at the moment, I tend to shoot 2-3 rolls of film a week. I have a series on my blog called My Week on 35mm, where every single week I sort of document throughout the week what I'm doing. And then I handwrite on them and then put them all in a blog post, and they're always some of my favourite blog posts. I'll never stop doing them because I like looking through them for me. Never mind you guys, I just like it for me. But they take a really long time to put together and it's just mindless because it's like selecting a photo, waiting for it to load on. So I thought I'd come and have a bit of a chat while I do this. The time's currently 5 to 5. Obviously I'm back home, as you can see. I'm heading out this evening with Laura. We're going to go to Dishoom. Hopefully. Dishoom's... Oh! You just fell inside the Charlotte Tilbury bag. 1 second. I'm going to tip it upside down instead. That was so funny. Yeah, we're going to go to Dishoom, hopefully. It's always a bit of a hopefully with Dishoom because the queues are crazy, so we'll see how it is. But something that I wanted to talk about, which is something that I talked about last year in Vlogmas, is just, how do I start talking about this? Just generally, so yesterday I didn't vlog anything because, as I said, was having a really low day, and I've had quite a few days like this recently, and it's completely and utterly part of life. Like phases like this come and go, like it's hormonal, I'm due on my period next week, things like that are all part of it. But I wanted to talk about it with frame of reference of this time of year, which is something I touched upon last year, and it's part of the reason why I was categorically not willing to daily vlog throughout December. And that is that this time of year is not all glitter and happiness and warmth and joy and everything that Christmas is so closely associated to. It is really not that for a lot of people. If you live with grief, if any level of loss, like any level, breakups, someone in your family that's died, a friend that's passed away, just any big changes in your life, there's something about Christmas and this time of year which becomes a really reflective time, because generally, and this is how I see it anyway, that what we associate Christmas with is childhood and the magic of childhood. So I think it becomes an automatic time to become quite reflective about things. And it's also inescapable. For 2 solid months, Christmas is inescapable. So if you are someone who's going to struggle with Christmas, and this is so many people, you have 2 months of constant reminder that you might be missing someone or something in your life. And it can be really hard, and Vlogmas, for the most part, I mean, I've barely watched any this year because it perpetuates it in such a way to the point that I find increasingly unbearable. There's people whose Vlogmases I love because of the way they talk, and like the reason you guys watch me, you just connect with that person. But the way that Vlogmas generally is, and the way that content on YouTube becomes this time of year, it's so sickly sweet. And I find that, you know, YouTubers and creators who don't necessarily appeal to a young audience tend to almost regress into things for the sake of being Christmassy. So which is why I personally really struggle with it, and I completely understand why people do it. Like when I did it last year, it's a really natural thing to do when you're doing Vlogmas, because it's what people want to see. Like, you watch it to get that festive feeling. It's become a part of Advent for so many people who are engaged with it. But yeah, I wanted to just address that if you are someone who Christmas isn't the most joyful time, it can be so difficult, and as I said, I've had some really low days recently, then just like do what you've got to do to protect yourself as much as you possibly can to make it as easy as possible. You know, you don't have to watch things online that you don't want to see. Christmas is inescapable enough as it is, as I just said. I've not decorated my flat. Like, I didn't want to sit and decorate my flat on my own. I'm just not going to do it. Like, I'm not bothered about sitting here and not being Christmassy. Things like that, just do whatever you think you need to do to make it as painless as it can possibly be. And I think I said this last year, that this is something that I feel goes so uncommented on around this time of year, yet it's something that's so relevant to so many people. But yeah, I just wanted to address it again because I've had days where I really haven't not been able to, that sounds a bit dramatic, but really just haven't had the inclination to vlog at all. So I wanted to address it because it seems, well, I don't really want to go into huge detail about things, and nor, I know I don't have to. It seems a little bit deceptive to maybe not at least comment on the reason why, when I know that so many people in my audience might also be having those really low days because of the time of year. So I sort of want to address it, and yeah, I don't think I have anything else I really want to say about it, but just, it can be a really hard time of year for loads of people, and it isn't all fun and lovely and happy, and you know, the traditions that we build Christmas on can become really bittersweet. And it's part of life, unfortunately, but not a part that I think needs to be masked by an almost, I don't want to use the word grotesque because it sounds far too critical, and I don't mean it like that, because I love what people do around their Christmas content, because a lot of it's creative and I so fully understand it because I did it last year, but there is a level of, it's just sickly sweet, basically, is the best way that I can describe it. So yeah, thought I'd have that little chat while I do this, which is going to take me at least another 17 years. Hi guys, I'm here with Laura, really cold. Really cold. We did a really nice meal, but it was really expensive, but it was really nice. It was really cold. I spend also, I mean, like, I love winter me, layers, fires, candles, and then in the winter I'm like, oh, why did I ever think I liked this time of year? It's so cold. Where are you getting to Oxford Circus? Yeah. Okay, it's a teamwork making the dream work. Good morning guys, or good afternoon, no, it's still the morning. I've been working all morning, just had to make myself coffee, which is going to document, because for some reason when I went and last updated buying my Nespresso pods, I got distracted in an espresso shop and bought all of the Christmas flavours, which all sound vile. But because I bought them, I'm going to try them, obviously. But let's see what they are again. Right, so we've got, licorice coffee. Oh, that's completely out of focus. Licorice coffee, Snowball. What's Snowball? What is Snowball? Someone give me a clue. And orange. I'm gonna try Snowball because I have no clue what Snowball coffee tastes like. Yeah, so I've been working this morning. I've got a meeting at 1 o'clock today in town, and then an event this evening, a Christmassy event, and then just working. Gonna start doing some wrapping. It's all really uneventful. Where's the milk frother? But yeah, having a nice day. Nice day here. Just got to start really organising everything before going home. Got to be organised. Right, let's see what this is like. Oh, it's 100% going to be absolutely vile. just smells like normal coffee. Oh. Oh, what is that flavour? Oh. Oh no. It tastes like the ones in Starbucks where it's just like sugar. I'm gonna have to make another one that's not snowball flavoured, snowflake flavoured. Oh. So, oh, half the camera just fell off at the bottom. Oh my Christ. If I look like I've been crying, it's because I have. Because there's times in life where you find yourself in really unexpected positions. For instance, sat at your desk with, because you don't have any frozen peas, a bag of Yorkshire puddings on your knee because you've done your knee in earlier today. Long-time viewers will know that I've had really, really long ongoing problems with my knees. They both dislocate really easily. Lots of the stuff I do in the gym is about, oh, Yorkshire puddings, is about strengthening. Oh, one of my Yorkshire puddings has fallen out of the bag. It's going to defrost on the rug. Yeah, lots of what I do at the gym is about strengthening around my knees because they just dislocate really easily. And obviously with work, well, just no one, there's never a good time for anybody to dislocate the knee, but when you're self-employed and your job involves putting clothes on and wearing things, being on crutches for months on end doesn't help. So I always do stuff at the gym to strengthen them. And then today, I knew it was coming because I've been really sore. They really ache when it gets cold. It happens, I'm just walking along, my whole knee just comes out of the socket, usually sends itself back in. Thankfully it did today, and I went flying. I was wearing white jeans at the time. Actually, I'll pop a photo in here. Had white jeans at the time, was on my way to a meeting, literally was chucking it down outside, landed on the floor, filthy, soaked through, had to email them when I was meeting like, I'm so sorry, and you're not going to believe this, so I'm attaching a photo, but I've just fallen over and have to go change my jeans because I cannot come to a meeting looking like this. So rushed back, got changed, went to my meeting, and my knee has swollen up to about twice the size. It's absolutely killing me. I can't fully extend it, and it's upset me deeply. I'm feeling all right back now, so I've just spoken to Mum, and Lindsay is a physio, so I have spoken to her about it. She said put ice on it. It's just like, oh, so painful, so painful. I know this is a really sexy angle and the tea towel's on the floor from my thing, but look at the size of my knee. This one's the one I landed on, so it's bruised. This is the one that went for it. Oh, ooh, looks fab, doesn't it? So thrilled. Okay guys, oh yeah, I've got a couple of parcels here to open. Oh, I've still not picked up that Yorkshire pudding, I've just seen it now, sat on the floor. Oh, the toilet's running, I've just flushed it. I'll stop in a sec. I can't get back up to shut the door. Okay, so, a couple of parcels. One, this is exceedingly fancy. Exceedingly fancy. Let's see, open me. Oh my god, okay, this is exciting. Open me. 12 Beats of Christmas. So it's a list of songs. Here we go. Then the next card says listen to me. Oh, it's it's 3 months subscription to Apple Music. Oh my god. That's so good. Listen with me. Merry Christmas from Beats by Dre. Listen to our 12 Beats of Christmas on Apple Music with your Studio 3 wireless, which must be what's in the box. Oh my god. This box is like a proper, like it's properly a padded thing. I'm keeping that, and Mum's going to get some of her presents in that. If you're watching this, Mum, you're going to open something and I'm going to found something that fits really well in there. Because that is very good packaging, must be repurposed. So this is, oh, it's the big, these are really expensive, aren't they? These Studio 3 wireless. this exciting. I don't really use, like I always just have my Apple ones in. I don't really use over the head headphones, but I'll 100% give them a go. This might change my stance on that. Thank you so much. I'm actually quite like, whoa, by that. I don't really, I get sent a lot of clothes obviously, which is why I think this is, next box, but not really things where it's like really press releasey. That's what like a lot of the beauty bloggers get, the proper press release stuff where it comes in the, you know when you see people opening like an Urban Decay box with 50,000 lipsticks in and it took 4 men to carry it into the house. You don't really have the equivalent of that with fashion stuff. So I don't tend to get things like that. I'm really pleased with that. I'm thinking, what can I use that box for? I think by now I'd be really good at opening parcels, but... what's this one? It's just the 2 we've got today, just the 2, still loads. Oh! Anine Bing! Is it Anine or Anine? Anine Bing, I'm sure it is. Denim brand, and amongst other things, but for me, known for denim. Dear Lizzie, so excited your Anine Bing news. Anine Bing, Anine Bing, Anine. Absolutely love your style, content, and hope you love these jeans. Ooh, I'm sure I will. I love jeans. Let's rip that. Oh, these look nice. In no state to try these on right now. Ooh, ripped. I like these. These look really nice. Really, really, really nice. I'm going to try them on when my knee isn't 7 times the size it should be. Right, I'm going to mess around with these headphones and see what they're like and work out what I can fit in this box for Mum. Good morning, guys. I'm just taking a walk out to the post office. Something's there, I don't know what it is. It's always exciting, but it's quite a long walk. My knee is gone down a lot, but it's still quite swollen and sore, so I'm like the quickest walker in the world, seriously. Whenever I'm walking with people, Dean always goes, all right, speed racer. Mum always goes, are you acting like you don't want to walk with me? Lindsay's always like, oh my god, slow down. So not being able to walk quick is really annoying, but I don't want to hurt it again. So yeah, post office first. Running errands today mostly, which should be nice. I've been sent a Christmas tree in a box by Bloom and Wild, which is so cool. I'm going to try and assemble the Christmas tree now. Let's go over here. Ooh, I am stiff. Right, where can I put you guys? Okay, it's much later now. My camera died. Literally, I was just about to start putting that tree up. And I've since been out and been to Catherine's for a little bit, and now we're returning to the job of putting up this tree. So, I'm thinking it's self-explanatory, but I don't want to assume anything here. Remove the ribbon and tissue paper from around the base of the tree, but leave it in its plastic bag. Squeeze the soil a little to loosen it, then flatten the base of your pop-up pot. Here. Here's the pop-up pot. So, oh, by the way, these are the Anine Bing jeans that I opened yesterday. And they're very tight. Flatten. Oh, I see. Oh, I'm already impressed. So it's got like a ring inside of it. I'm assuming it's going to be what flattens the base. It's really sweet and wonky because it's come out of a box, but it's characterful and lovely. Thank you so much. Look, there's presents on the floor. I've been wrapping. Where to put it? Hi guys. Too loud in here. Good evening guys, it's Friday night. I'm having Friday night in doing some work and I wanted to show you something, but before I show you, Mum, if you're watching this, which I know you will be, please stop watching now. I'm going to write the timestamp where you can start watching from again, because I'm about to talk about a Christmas present I've got you and I really want to share it with the world because I think it's a really good present that lots of people would want to get somebody. So I want to share it with people before Christmas, but obviously you cannot watch this section, so stop watching now and I'll write the timestamp for when you can start watching again, okay? I hope you've clicked off. Let's hope that she's gone. So the thing that I've got, Mum, and I also got one for myself, I found it in Daylesford. I feel like I'm talking about Daylesford a lot recently. That deli in Notting Hill, which also has some homeware, which is also ridiculous. Everything in there is ridiculously expensive, but they have these photo albums, and like I really like the idea of photo albums. I bet lots of you remember like looking through your family's photo albums and things, and it's not so much of a thing anymore. It's best for me to turn the camera around 1 sec. So it's called Life in Pictures, a coffee table photo album. As I said, I got it from Daylesford, but it says Printworks on the side here. They also had one that said, oh, what did it say? Something to do with travel on it. So obviously it will just look amazing, like as a coffee table piece like this. And it's all in a box, so it opens up here. Has a bit of an abstract design. I've been going through all my film photos and yet to stick them in, and then it just is black card, really simple, but just looks really nice on a coffee table. So I wanted to mention that to you guys in case. I'm going to try and find a link for it online and I'll pop it in the description box, because I thought it was just such a nice present for somebody who's hard to buy for, and Lord knows my mother is hard to buy for. Okay Mum, you can start watching again now. I finished doing that. By the time this is up, you'll have less than a week to see what it is anyway. Just had a mince pie from the Daylesford again. And as I said, I'm just gonna finish actually wrapping some presents, finish up some work and just generally be at home and chill. I'm hungover. I've had a slow burner of a hangover. Good morning guys, it is Saturday. And I have just done several trips to the shops because I had to get so much stuff I couldn't carry it all back in one go, because I am cooking today for Catherine, Hayden, Linz and James. They're coming around later. So I've got lots of Christmassy things. Well, it's just like a roast. I'm not doing turkey, I'm just doing chicken roast. I've never cooked a turkey before and I thought I'd probably get it wrong. So I've got parsnips, carrots, Brussels sprouts, all to go in the fridge. Oh, there's just so much for me sorting out in here. Yeah.
Like this, yeah, you wish. Wanna live a life like mine. Hey baby, well, get in line. Ready to take a life test. What it is the best. Maybe you don't hear me talking straight. Well, hold on, you better wait. Maybe you didn't hear me right. Well, it's up and down and out of sight. You got what it takes, well, I think you might.
Coming together, looking extra fabulous. I'll show my outfit, I've just got changed. Very hot, cooking is hot work. Just wearing my Lime by Kay cord flares with just some nude Louboutins on. I've had these for years and years. And then a plain black t-shirt from Topshop, coin necklace from Wood Grey, interlocking thing necklace from Chuppy, and this is me. I'm so obsessed with these pants. Yes. Hey guys, just waiting for Lindsay to go for some brunch. Last night was a great success. If you want to see bits of it, I know Lindsay vlogged lots of it, here she is, but I didn't vlog it because I was having it just for us. But here she comes. Here comes Trouble with a giant umbrella. Hi! You look nice and not hungover at all.
I feel not good.
Where have my eyes gone? Have you seen them?
Oh, they're at home. Must be.
Just at Lindsay's, so I'm having a mental breakdown. And nothing cures it other than quite like a mince pie. This one we've got is from Sainsbury's. She's given me it in a bowl. Oh, thank you. James, what do you think of the Sainsbury's one, and what's the best mince pie you've had this year so far?
My favourite was the one around yours last night.
That was Marks and Spencer's. That was Marks and Spencer's, but it was heated up with the cream, so it's almost not fair.
You can't go wrong with this.
They are good, the Marks and Spencer's ones. What's this one like?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Very sugary.
Oh.
So you'll love it.
It's my initial thoughts are it's quite shallow, isn't it? It's not really thick. Oh.
No, not too much.
No. The ratio's not right with the filling. Hi guys. I don't think I've ever vlogged from in here before. Just in the bathroom. It's Monday now, as you can probably tell. And obviously I didn't sign the vlog off yesterday, or really vlog very much all yesterday. I've just been not having the best week, really, the best couple of weeks, whatever. Just not been at 100% basically, and I know that this week's vlog probably hasn't been the best. I haven't looked through the footage yet, but whatever is in it, I'm going to put it up anyway. And I know I don't need to apologise because I know that you guys are always so understanding, but I'm sorry it's not the best, and I am sorry that maybe it's not been the most cheerful during December and during Vlogmas, but sometimes just how life goes, and just because it's a certain bloody month of the year doesn't mean you have to feel a certain way or put pressure on yourself for feeling a certain way if you're just not feeling it. So yeah, I'm gonna keep vlogging, because as well, I think through your comments and feedbacks about the vlogs are always a thing that I need to get better at. I always know that. But from your comments and feedbacks, it's like a journey. Like some weeks aren't as good, some weeks I'm not as on it, some weeks I really am on it and really enjoy vlogging and find it really easy and do loads of stuff that is really good to share. Other weeks just aren't like that, but then it actually becomes a really good reflection of what day-to-day life is like. It isn't consistent, obviously. Nothing really tends to be. So yeah, I am sorry that maybe this one hasn't been the best. Sorry that there's days where I've barely vlogged at all recently, but yeah, I know you're all going to understand, and I do want to keep sharing it anyway, because I think maybe more people than I realise will also maybe not be feeling 100% for this month, for whatever reason, for whatever stuff I've got going on. But yes, just gonna finish this here. Glossier Boy Brow, best ever. I was so unsure on it when I first got it, and now, like last time I was in New York, I bought 3 of them. It's the best thing. It's so worth the fuss about it. I don't use anything else on my brows, just this, and it's amazing. So good. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this vlog here and start off the next one here also. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Obviously this is going up, it'll be less than a week till Christmas by the time this is up, so yeah, I hope that you're all good and have enjoyed, regardless of the fact that maybe it hasn't been all about sunshine and roses this week. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.